Hello, this is Dr. Jewel Williams with our Stop and Shop. I've got some beauties I want to show you today. If you've never ordered with me before, please make sure to fill out the link at the top so that you will be registered. This is the last week of signing up to be able to go into the drawing for the 2 items that I am raffling off. Coming in June, I've got some new things coming, some new opportunities to just get information. So I'll tell you more about that. And please make sure you are looking on my page. Some of you are saying you don't see me. Well, but with the algorithm, everything does not show up. So you can't always come to the Jewel Box online. You'll know it when you see it because you'll see this picture. So if you see the Jewel Box online, you can come and check out what I've got going on. All right, so let me get started. Everything I'm showing you today are $8 beauties. This first item I'm going to show you is actually a set, which means 2 of these pieces come together. So let me show you the set, and then I'll show you the accessories or the optional items. So this is the set. You have this beautiful antiqued heart. You see the beautiful flowers on it on both sides. So even if it flips over, you have those beautiful flowers on both sides. And then it comes with a super cute pair of earrings. So these are a nice size earrings. So even if you don't get any other pieces, this goes well. So this is number 6914. You have a little bit of an extender. It's kind of tucked in. I'm trying to do this one-handed, but it's tucked in. There you go. So you see you can make it a little bit longer. And again, you have that antiqued look. Kind of reminds me of porcelain china, if you will. So you've got the beautiful necklace and earrings with the flower motifs in it. But look at the cute bracelet that comes with it. You know, you've got the little bunnies on it for spring and summer. You've got the bows. So you've got those pretty little items. Remember I said that you're going to see a lot more animals and things like that with some of the items. So let me show you some options. So again, this is a 2-piece set. So this is $16. So this is number 2342. Sometimes you want one thing with the heart, and maybe you don't want everything to have the heart. But I like this beautiful coloring in the earrings, and it just kind of gives you a little bit in that family. It's a lighter pink, so super cute. So that is number 2342. Or you can go with 2324. Again, just a really simple earring. Get a little bit of the tassel here and the pink pearl. Now, for those of you, let me show you that up close. Now, for those of you that say, I kind of like I'm going with the hearts. I want the whole heart theme. So this is number 1916. So you have these beautiful bow with the hearts. And then what's neat about this is you've got a little bling in it as well. So any of those will go with this set. So again, the set is $69.14. And even if you just keep with the earrings that come with it, they're actually a nice size earrings. All right, moving on to this next beauty. I love the way this is made. So you look at it, you've got this wire wrapping. But if you look at it closely, it looks like a tree or like branches. You see that? Really super cute. And then the stone underneath has a little bit of veining in it. So you get almost kind of a marble-esque look. And so it is really kind of a more of a green kind of blue tint to this. This one is number 6852. And you have almost kind of like that jade green earrings with that. You've got the extender so you can make it longer. Now, this is how I partnered this. I partnered this with number 2339. You've got the little bling there, little post earrings, but I like just that little bit of that color. Gives it a little bit of an earthy tone. Almost has like an oil spill iridescent look to it. But I thought that would go nice because I also was partnered it with number 1530 on the bracelet. So that bracelet, if you see, complements those earrings. Oops. I'll do it this way. Come on, hang you back up. So if you see this bracelet it gives you the complement, and so she gets to be the standout. But you've got these light color. So what's beautiful about this is it's expandable, and it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's like 6 or 7 strands in the bracelet. So all of that I think makes for a really cute set. So again, $15.30 is the bracelets, $23.39 is the earring, and $68.52 is the necklace. All right, moving on to this next piece here. More of these kind of natural or earthy colored stones or the bead. And then this has more of a matte finish. So this is number 6,900. You've got the matching earrings. Now she's at her length capacity, but I love you have that kind of matte finish in the beading. And then the silver spaces, but then as you come around here, almost has a little bit more of a pearlesque look. And then these are kind of brown, but I partnered them with this particular piece because it almost picks up more yellow. So this is number 6,700. So you have that kind of brown, the darker brown, that kind of natural colored piece, and then that little kind of faded yellow, which I think complements that piece well. And then I partnered it with 2 options on bracelets. So let me show you the 2 options on the bracelets. This is number 1760. Again, it has that kind of matte finish beading. This one is a little more, like this almost has a little bit of I'm not sure what the color is, but a little more of a, like almost a mauve color. This one has more, leans more to the brown, but I think they still will complement each other. Then I also partnered it with number 1044. Now this has that correct white. So you could even do, in this one, you can find one of the earrings that's got the correct or the veining in it. I love you've got these other little beadings. So you have some of those that have the colors in the, that are also in the necklace. So it's a nice complement. So 1760 is this bracelet. And then you have 1044 is the other bracelet with those fun colors. 67 is the earring, and 6,900 is the necklace. I think that's a cute set. So I'm going to show you this beauty, and I also have it in black. So I'm going to show you the brown first. So we've got a couple of things going on here. So let me show you her first. So you've got the silver and then the brown. And if you'll notice, you have kind of that veining, or you have like the swirls of color. Might be a little hard to pick it up here, but you might be able to see it more. See how you see it's not a black color. You shift and you get other shades. So this is number 6870. She's got some extender there, so you can make her a longer piece. But you have that beautiful brown, and then just is placed in randomly on the, or in certain places, you have like at least 4 of the silver pieces. So I partnered it with a couple of things. Number 1960, this is a one and done, but I like that dark wood here, which complements the pieces. And then just you get a little bit of a bling of color, just a little pop of color. But then you also have that silver wiring that is also in the top of the necklace. So 1960, that is a one and done. If you're partnering with that one, I also partnered with number 1502, which is this wrap bracelet. And I love that you've got some multiple colors. So you've got a little bit of white here, picks up a little white there. You've got the silver with the detailing here, silver with the detailing. Then you have a little pop of yellow and white, black, and then some of the other brown pieces. So that brown works as the neutral, and then you can pick up any of these colors, or even just have your colors in that regard. So again, that was 1960. That is a one and done. Also partnered with number 2077. So it gives you that piece that will pick up that same type of brown, or that kind of multiple, what's the word I'm looking for? The shading, that's what I'm looking for. So you've got the different shadings. So it's not just one solid color. You see some different levels of color. So that's number 2077. This is 1960, is a one and done. $68.70 is the necklace, and then $15.02 is the bracelet. All right, I only have 2 of this beauty. This one kind of went fast. This is one that I showed for a party. So this is number 6848. You've got the big, beautiful flower silver earrings. Got a little bit of extender there. And then this just drops into this super cute, the double flowers. You have the flower, or the bigger, the small, and then just a little bit of the touch of green there. So I just partnered with a few things. This is number 2371. Just a simple silver hoop earring if you wanted something other than just the flower. And then I partnered it with number 1171, which is the 2 layers of the bracelet. So you've got the green. Now this is a darker green, but still you've got that family of green. So that really works well. So 6848 is the necklace, 2371 is the earrings, and then 1171 is the bracelet. All right, moving on to this next one. This was the life of the party piece, so I have a couple of extras left. She is really beautiful. So look at that. You've got the, almost looks like a shield. You've got the bling in the middle, the pearls, just the detailing in that, and then the tassels. And then you have the beautiful stones up the body. Super cute. So comes with the white pearl earrings. This is number 6915. It's got a little bit of an extender. So I partnered her with a few things. So first of all, 2347. I like this because you get that shield look now. But this one gives you just a little bit of a cloudy, or almost a little bit of a iridescent look to it, if you will. So very pretty. You've got the stones. Got a little bit of the clear stones, the pearls. So that's really a cute option. That's like my number one I like with this, because I just really like how it almost looks like they were perfectly paired. And this just gives you a little bit more shimmer to it. Also partnered it with number 2178. You've got this cluster of pearls. So that's 2178 for that beauty. And then every now and then I have some ladies that look for clips. So I like this 2323. This is a clip, but look at how well she goes with this piece. And then the beautiful finish for this is number 2363, which is the brooch. And look at that. So you've got the beautiful brooch. She'll complement that piece as well. So all of those are super cute. So the necklace is $69.15. $23.47 is the earrings. $21.78 here. $23.23, and then the brooch $23.63. All right, I have a few left of this necklace, but this, I really like this combination. This is number 6714. You see you've got the turquoise earrings, you've got the green in there. I love the stones around the piece, but 2338 I think is kind of like a perfect combination with this, because you've got right down the center, you've got these beautiful colors, and then you have the earthy tones, which here, even though this is more of a green, if you notice when you look at them kind of close, it picks up more almost on the brown tint of that. But then you've got that pop of color, which is the orange and yellow. And then one of my giveaways that I'm giving in June, I talk about bright colors and some things. And this is one of the things you don't want to be afraid of, because I know you might go, ooh, that's really bright. But I think this would become your statement is the earrings, but then this would just draw your eyes, because then it's got that combination of the color right down the center here, and then the piece there. And then I partnered with number 959. Cute ring. I love the brown around here. It gives you a stone effect. And then you have that green with that veining and a little bit of darkness, a little bit of black, just like you have in the beads. So this is kind of one of my favorites on the table. So that's $9.59. $67.14 is the necklace, and $23.38 is the earring. Now that necklace is, I think I might have only have 3 left of that beauty. 2 or 3 left of that one. All right, moving in this back row. The longer necklace is number 6741. You have the petite earring. You have it drop down. And then look, you've got the beautiful 3-strand, or the 3 kind of beads here with the tassels on the bottom. Now, I like to sometimes, you know, stack some things. So this is number 6844. This is that kind of braided necklace. Excuse me. So you just give you a little bit of something extra at the neck. The reason why I kind of like that one is because then it reminds me of these big hoops. Now look at how darling these hoops are. This is number 2390. Now some of you bought these. These were also life of the party. But I love the glitter with that. Now, even though this is, let me just share with this, even though this is a big earring, she is not heavy at all. It's not a heavy earring. Sorry, I'm got the camera on. I'm trying to get this together. So again, love all the glitter in that. I mean, look at how big. I almost can put my wrist through that. And then I partnered it with number 1365, which is this beautiful expandable bracelet. Picks up the pieces here. So I just think all of that is a super cute. So again, and you don't have to do the layering. I just like to give you options so you can think. So for some of you who bought this one 6844, this is another way you could wear it with, layer it with some of your longer pieces like this one or either that one that I'm going to get to later. The earrings again are number 2390 on the earrings. The longer necklace is 6741, and then 1365 is the bracelet. Anyway, this darling beauty is super cute with this orange bright flower. This is number 6897. Got a little bit of extender. She's got the clear earrings. And then you have these beautiful orange flowers. And if you'll notice, you've got the pearls in one and the stones. So in that one. So I partnered her with number 2171. Now this has a little bit of that green in the middle. But I just like that. That's an option. Or you can partner her with this fun number 36, which is that kind of orange and silver piece. Now, you also can make her more dressy. So you can partner her, for example, with a pearl. So I'm going to just show you this, for example. For those, you know, for those that need the clip, you can, if you just want to pull out the pearl, you can pull out the pearl in that one. So you can kind of partner it with different things. Also, with some different bracelets. So let me show you the different options. So this is number 1141. And look at this. Now, the oranges are not the exact same color. And that's okay. Sometimes, I know we want everything to match perfectly, but sometimes the shades are a little different. But because this is at the farther end of your necklace, I mean, as your arm, you know, even if because they're not right on top of each other, the color and not being exact same color is actually okay. But I love this because you've got the pearl, so you'll get that combination of the pearl, and then you've got the orange. But look at that. You've got all those little beautiful pieces in there. So that is number 1141. Or this beauty is a wrap. This is number 1400. So this one gives you a little bit more of that glittery effect. So either of those pieces will be nice. So 2171, I believe that is a one and done. 6897 on the necklace. 36 for these fun earrings. 1141 on this bracelet. And 1400 for that one. All right, here is the black version of that one that I was showing you. So this one is number 6911. You see, so this one is a little bit easier to see the two-tone in the color because it's that black and white. So you have that kind of you know, almost like the marbleized effect of the color in this. And then you also have the silver. So I partnered this with number 2326 because you got that black and then you got that little bit of that gray and then that silver. I think that makes for a really super cute option. Or you can bring out more of the silver. This is number 2202. You could bring more of the silver, but you'll notice you've got those black stones on the bottom. So either one of these will go really well. And for some of you who've kind of got that extra hole in your ear, here are some black studs, 2307. So the base is black. You could kind of see that. So that's a nice option as well, 2307. And then 1512 is this beautiful bracelet that's got the black, and because you have that kind of silvery look, it kind of reminds you of the different swirls within the piece. So 1512 is that. 2326 is this beautiful pair of earrings. 6911 is the necklace. 2202 is that bracelet. And then 2307 are the studs. This is another beauty just recently in. This is number 6899. You've got a little bit of extender, and then you have the silver earrings. But look at that. So you've got that beautiful white, a little touch of yellow in the middle, and then the tassels. But I love this because you've got this little holographic kind of look. You know, you look and you change and you shift. That's what that kind of reminds me of. So that's that yellow. So I want to pick out the yellow in here. So 2236, that is a one and done. But I thought, what a fun pair. Again, I was talking about, don't be afraid of colors and patterns. Put them together, and, you know, even if your outfit is more muted in its color or solid, you know, you can bring out fun patterns like this and colors. So that's 2236. Again, if you want to stay more monochromatic, this is number 76. Beautiful yellow, a little bit brighter than that, but that's okay. And then you have that silver, and I love that piece together. And then we partnered with number 1183, which is beautiful yellow wrap bracelet. So you have that clear, you've got the yellow, and I think that just really goes well. So 76 is this option on this earring. 2236 is the other option. That's a one and done. You have 68.99 on the necklace itself and 11.83 on the bracelet. All right, we are getting down to the last three sets. This is number 6880. Super cute little cube earring in that kind of black stone. You'll notice you have cute little petite stones, because everybody doesn't want necessarily a super big piece, right? Some people like smaller pieces. So, and I partnered this with number 2208. Now that's the big piece here, is the earring. So you've got that nice size earrings with a little bit of the bling and the black background. And then I partnered 1506 because I love this darkness of the stones in here. It's a little cuff bracelet. I think that's a super cute option of a set. All right, moving on to the next beauty. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me give you that one more time. 6880 is the necklace. 2208 is the earring, and 1506 is the bracelet. Here is this beauty. Now, we had her, and I've gotten a few more in because she went kind of fast. Oh, here's her number, is 418. I'm looking for a number. So this is number 418 for the necklace. But look at how cute that is. So you've got the little, you know, kind of like chunky or little, I'm lost for words, but you know what I'm trying to say. The little pebble, that's it. Pebble size type earrings. And then you have the pearls in here. So you've got that two-tone black and white. So I partnered this with number 2368. I love this pearl earring. It is a post. You can see that it is a post. That's number 2368. So you've got that black and white just like you got the black and white in the necklace. So a few of you got this necklace all right, but here's another option on an earring, $23.68. Also, I partnered it with, so that's the pearl. This is number 2211. So this just gives you a different option with that black, and so this is not, you know, the white stone. So you've got another option to do that. So 2211 is that pair of earrings. 418 is the necklace itself. And then 2368 are those beautiful earrings. All right, last but not least, this is number 6630. You've got an extender, the white little pearl, earrings, and then this is a lanyard. This one says hope, and then look at that. You've got the little peachy colored beadings. Got a little bit of green there. There's one with a heart on it. And then I love that hope, and then the ring. So I partnered this with number 2350, and I love these little curl earrings. I do believe I have 2 left of those. Or you can partner them with number, You can partner them with number 2313. I love that look of that earring. Kind of reminds me of like this hammered look here in the circle. It says 2313. And then this fun bracelet is number 1129. Really nice. So you pick up some of the lightness in the piece, and then you have the silver. So all those super cute pieces. So again, you see something you like, put it in a comment, or you can go straight to my website and you can order directly from there. If you can click on that, actually is the barcode that will take you straight to my website. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.